Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Hope Valley stands quietly under a golden sky, but something about the air feels different this time. The year 2025 has brought a new kind of anticipation too. When calls the heart. The wind that once carried whispers of small-town gossip now carries the sound of transformation, of stories waiting to be told, of hearts ready to open again. And this year, everything in Hope Valley seems to be changing, faces from the past returning, secrets waiting to surface, and emotions that have waited far too long to be spoken. At the center of it all, Elizabeth Thornton finds herself standing at another turning point in her life. Her son, little Jack, has grown, his laughter echoing through the town schoolhouse. But there's a deeper layer to his story this season. The challenges of motherhood are no longer about simple lessons and lullabies. They've become a test of strength and faith. Nathan Grant, steady as ever, yet quietly torn, continues to stand by Elizabeth's side, offering both protection and something far more delicate, a love that has waited years to be accepted. But Elizabeth's heart is cautious, her memories of loss still lingering in the corners of her soul. Yet, even she cannot deny that Hope Valley has a rhythm of its own, one that pulls people together when they need each other most. And just when the townsfolk thought life had settled into its familiar routine, the news spread faster than wildfire. Charlotte Thornton, Jack's mother, is returning. Her presence carries both comfort and complication. Years have passed since she last rode into town, but her connection to Elizabeth and her grandson has never faded. The thought of seeing Jack's mother again brings both tears and tension to Elizabeth's eyes. For Charlotte is a living reminder of the man she lost and the love that built her life. Her arrival also raises questions. Will she accept Nathan's place beside Elizabeth? Or will old loyalties bring new conflict? Charlotte's return marks the beginning of a ripple effect across Hope Valley. The older residents remember her fiery nature, her strong opinions, and her unyielding love for her family. Some whisper that she's not returning just to visit, that there's something else bringing her back. Rumors of letters left behind, of a long-kept Thornton secret, begin to swirl among the townsfolk. And while Elizabeth prepares her heart to face the past, Nathan prepares himself for whatever storms may come. Because in Hope Valley, love stories are never just about romance, they're about courage, faith, and forgiveness. Meanwhile, other corners of the town are just as alive with new beginnings. Bill Avery finds himself at a crossroads of his own. He spent years upholding justice and protecting Hope Valley. But something, or perhaps someone, has stirred his heart again. The return of Georgie McGill changes everything for him. Her fierce independence, her clever wit, and her quiet tenderness draw him in, forcing him to question whether his life of solitude was ever truly complete. Their chemistry is electric, though neither of them is willing to admit it out loud. For Bill, who once thought his days of love were behind him, the idea of opening his heart again is both thrilling and terrifying. And for Georgie, who's always lived by her own rules, the challenge lies in learning to trust again. Elsewhere, the younger generation of Hope Valley begins to carve out stories of their own. Allie Grant, now a bright young woman with dreams far beyond the borders of her small town, is finding her voice. She's caught between childhood memories and the pull of an unknown future. The quiet spark in her eyes when she talks about becoming a teacher reminds everyone of Elizabeth's early days in Hope Valley. But Allie's journey won't be an easy one. New characters are expected to arrive. Travelers, teachers, maybe even a few unexpected faces from the past, and they will test her resolve and her heart. And then there's the town itself, still the same, yet somehow changed. Hope Valley has always been a place where faith and community hold strong, but even that strength will be tested this year. A rumor begins to circulate that a large business investor wants to modernize the town, bringing electricity, automobiles, and a new railway extension. Some see it as progress, others as a threat to the peaceful life they've built. The new development would bring opportunity, but also division. Clara and Jesse, now older and wiser, find themselves debating whether progress is worth the price of losing what makes Hope Valley special. For them, it's not just about the economy, it's about identity. Do they want to live in a world that's moving faster than their hearts can keep up? And through all these shifts, there's one thing that keeps everyone grounded: the hope that no matter what changes come, love will always find its way home. Elizabeth and Nathan's story continues to be the beating heart of this transformation. The two have shared countless moments, brief touches, shy glances, unspoken words, and yet something about this season feels different. There's a maturity to their relationship now, a quiet understanding that love isn't about fairy tales. It's about standing by someone when life gets messy. Elizabeth's fears are slowly melting away, replaced by trust in Nathan's steadfast heart. The moments they share, even the smallest ones, hold the promise of a deeper commitment, perhaps even a proposal. But will it come at a time when everything else in their lives is shifting? That's the question fans can't stop asking. Behind the scenes, excitement fills the air. The cast has reunited, and their camaraderie is as genuine as ever. Aaron Crocco's laughter between takes, Kevin McGarry's easy charm, and the warmth of the crew reflect the same family spirit that defines Hope Valley. Those who've seen the filming sneak peeks describe scenes filled with emotion, from quiet family dinners to sweeping outdoor landscapes that capture the timeless beauty of the frontier. There's talk of an episode that will leave viewers in tears, one that explores not just romantic love, but the kind of love that binds an entire community together. For longtime viewers, the show has always been more than just entertainment. It's a mirror of resilience and kindness in an uncertain world. Season 13, set to arrive after a long wait, seems poised to deliver on that promise more deeply than ever. Every returning face has a reason. Every new storyline carries purpose. The long gap between seasons has only heightened the anticipation. And when those opening notes of the theme song finally play again, it will feel like coming home after years away. As Hope Valley grows and evolves, so too does its message. The new era of the 1920s brings change, but at its heart, the town still believes in love, friendship, and faith. Elizabeth will learn that opening her heart again doesn't mean forgetting her past. It means honoring it. Nathan will learn that patience sometimes rewards you with something even greater than love: trust. Bill will rediscover that life can surprise you even when you least expect it. And the town as a whole will prove once again that no matter how fast the world changes, true values never fade. There's also talk that this season might not just focus on romantic arcs, but on generational legacy. The younger characters, like Allie and Little Jack, may begin taking on stories of their own, preparing the show for a future that bridges both old and new. It's a brilliant move, keeping the spirit of When Calls the Heart alive while setting the stage for new adventures. It's as though the torch is being passed and Hope Valley is expanding its reach, one storyline at a time. For now, fans can only imagine what lies ahead. Will Elizabeth finally say yes to love again? Will Charlotte bring news that changes everything for the Thornton family? Will Hope Valley stay the same, or will it evolve into something entirely new? Each question pulls viewers deeper into the magic of the series. And as the days count down toward the premiere, one thing is certain: When Calls the Heart remains a story about people who never stop believing in hope, no matter how many years pass.